You know when you have an anime that has 24 episodes and they always have a second anime opening? And most of the times, the second opening is not as good as the first one. Most of the times. And that goes for a lot of anime, but every now and then, it's better than the first one. This one of the Shield Hero is fan freaking tastic. I love it. It's great. It's fresh. Oh god. It's really nice, well animated, real good, man. It's perfect. I had to watch it like 5 times before I actually started the actual episode. I'm like, let's watch this 5 times. This is pretty epic. It's like when I was watching the Index second opening, the Index season 3. I'm like, yeah, this is freaking awesome. I can't get enough of it. But now, it's sad, it's pain to see me. Oh, my words. It sucks that Index about to end soon, but we're here to talk about Shield Hero. Now, despite how hyped that opening was, like I said, Shield Hero has started to become a very relatable as hell anime in our today's society. It really is. And what I mean by that is you can see Nafumi as any kind of guy, person. You know, they have their own opinions. They don't come off the scene as a nice guy, but they're still honest. You know, despite the way they act, they can still be nice and well earnest as well. But then you have people who just don't like him for some sort of reason, and they'll do anything in their power, absolutely, to ruin them. Make sure they can't get any work, they can't advance in life, nothing at all. They don't get press charges, they don't get thrown in jail, but everyone, they just slanderize his name. They blame him for everything. And people just follow and listen to these people who are spewing out this poison. Like, believe us. We're royalty. We have the power. Believe us. And hate Nafumi because we tell you to. And they'll falsify evidence. They'll falsify freaking evidence. You know what they did? You know, they're the ones that try to attack Milty, and they made it look like the Shield Hero was trying to kill them. So they're recording the thing, edited it to make sure him and the gang look like a bunch of villains. And the Pounds people, they probably don't believe in this because they met the Shield Hero themselves, and he helped them out more than anybody else ever did. But they can't speak up because they're afraid of the higher power that will punish them for speaking up. I know it's a meme, but we do live in a society where crap like this is happening so much, where politics is just getting into everything these days, especially the entertainment business. Thanks, Hollywood, assholes, and a bunch of other people, just getting so much politics into it to the point where it's not enjoyable. And then you don't even have to be a bad person. You can just say you disagree, kindly disagree, or even just be on the fence about something, and they will demonize you. They'll call you the worst names in the book, and they'll try to make you look like a bad guy. And they'll try so hard to look like the victims. Not good guys, but victims. What they do, they're doing a kind of sympathetic segregation. Okay, what I'm talking about here with the Shield Hero is how we know this already. The kingdom, mainly the royalty, the king and the sister, are trying so hard to destroy Nafumi, his reputation, get rid of him for no good reason, but there might be a reason after all. It was to do with his church, the church of the three heroes. It turns out, we all know that the demi-humans love the Shield Hero. They love him. They can't get enough of him. And the funny thing is, the demi-humans are the ones that are most segregated, the ones that are most discriminated, and they're tortured upon, and sometimes even put into slavery. Those are the demi-humans. Then you have the regular humans, who there are some poverty people who are pretty good and nice, and but still they look down on the demi-humans. And then you have the other heroes who see themselves so high up, they act so self-righteous, but in the day, they're not really helping anybody. They're not. They go in and defeat the monster, but they don't solve the problem within the villages or towns. They defeat the monster and they just go off and that's it. And they don't realize the consequences of the mistakes they make when they go and leave. Now, Fumi someone who cleans up their messes, cleans up everybody's mess. He doesn't just destroy the monitor, but he cleans up the problem too. He creates a solution within the situation, and therefore the villagers love him. But they can't speak out about him, speak up for him, because they would probably be defamed by the higher up power, and that really sucks. So Nafumi and them are on the run because more false propaganda is being spread about them. They're forced into hiding, but yet I believe there are people out there who still cheer on for the shield hero. And back with this church of the three heroes, it seems like this church is dedicated to the sword, the bow, and the spear hero, but not the shield hero. For some reason, the shield hero is extremely hated within this area, within the country. It does not fit their religion, and because it does not fit their religion or their objective or their agenda, the shield hero must be demonized. He must be thrown under the bus, just for that sake and that sake alone. So no matter if he's a good or bad person, he just doesn't fit into the picture that they need. It's like they're trying to create an enemy for everyone to go against, to give them a proper objective, which is completely fucked up. And it is. But exactly, it's just, I'm sorry I keep saying it, but it's so relatable what's going on right now. I mean, so many people are getting demonized and losing their jobs these days because of stuff like this, you know? They may be just good people, but out of nowhere, someone can just bash them in and ruin their entire livelihood. And I just can't stand it no more, man. I'm like, when are we going to get out of this rut in reality? And it's funny how Japan has been showing us this for years. If you haven't noticed, Japan's been making anime like Shinomenta, a extremely boring world where the concept of dirty jokes do not exist. That light novel, which only has one anime, needs a season 2 for God's sakes. And there, it was like, it showed how everything was being censorized. The children were ignorant. They knew nothing. They knew no better at all. They were unaware of anything. Only what their parents and the teachers told them. That's exactly what's going on here. Yeah, everything was a clean slate, but it was boring. It was pointless. No true meaning in life, but to go by the way that the higher-ups want you to go. And the same thing going on with Shield Hero. Not the exact same thing, but in a way. And I'm just fascinated how Japan themselves are reflecting on our own political issues that's happening right now in the US of A. Very strange, don't you think? It's like they're telling us, hey, you're going down the wrong path. Turn around. And I believe them. I believe we're going down the wrong path. But hopefully things will turn around sooner or later. Probably take some years, but we'll see. So, it's to the point where everyone just believes where the heck. It's like, no matter how of a bitch mine acts like, no matter how manipulative, no matter how much lies she spilled, no matter how many times she was exposed, no matter how many times she has done terrible things and people call her out on it, why are you still on her side? That's the thing I don't get. The heroes, the people, I understand why the soldiers are. They probably realize that the shield hero is a good person and there's going on with it. But the heroes themselves, the spear hero is completely ignorant, and there's people like that. But the bow and the sword hero, come on. Come on. You know something's up. You called this bitch out on her lies so many times. You found out she's conniving, she's scheming. You even saw in this episode where she was trying to kill Milty, literally throwing spells at her. If it wasn't for the shield hero being there, she would have been dead. They know that. Nafumi said himself that the queen is trying to kill, the prince is trying to kill her little sister. He said himself. You see it right there. If you're still following this bitch after everything that's going on, you are nothing but a sheep, a tool. And I can't stand that shit. Wake the fuck up. Come on. It's ridiculous. And people may say that this is bad writing and stuff, and there's no way people will fall like that. No, you are absolutely wrong. Crap like this is happening right now in today's society, where people are just eagerly following what anyone says without doing any research for themselves, without even thinking for themselves. You just automatically follow the leader. And we're going back to that, but in a very reverse concept kind of way. But anyway, that's just, that opening though. Still kick ass. So now it seems like Nafumi wants to meet with the queen to clear crap up. But first he must go to Soletville to level up, or actually because there's some strange security that's going on there, and they just don't want them in there. So he needs to find out what the heck is going on. Because really, I'm up to here with that bitch. I'm really up to here with her. I just want something bad happening to her. Please give her Goblin Slayer episode 1, but times 10 something. Please, we need it. I can't stand this bitch no more. She's getting on my nerves, man. But then again, she makes a very excellent bad guy, though. That's one thing I can appreciate about her. The fact that it's been a while where I really hated someone that much in a fictional story. So you could tell that the writer did a very good job creating Mai as a very bad person. Because, like I said, it's just been a while since I hate someone like that to the core. And you just want to see nothing but bad things happen to them. I don't care about what happened in your childhood past. I don't care your intentional goals. I just want to see you burn. And that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. And I hope you guys are too, because damn, she's pissing me off. So anyway, just like that review, I am excited because that opening, I might just see it again a couple more times after this video, because it's just so much fire. Like, goddamn. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload. This has been Madcrownxox, signing out.